Hey Jose, this is Mrs. Gonzalez here. I just got your email. You're having trouble doing activity 15, and it is a writing assignment, so it's worth a lot of percentage of your grade. So basically, I'm going to try it without reading everything. I'm going to try to explain in my own words in the best way that I can exactly what you're supposed to be doing. We did it in class. I don't know if you were there that day. What you're doing is, again, you need to do MLA style heading, just like you did for your last piece of writing. Remember your name, my name, the class, and the date, and the title centered. And all you're doing for this one is that you're reading one of the four articles, and I assigned them in class. I believe I assigned I think it's the last one, the 10 most. I think it's the 10 tips or guidelines for attending college. If I at the moment I don't have it in front of me, but let me see if I can get it here. It's right here, look, right here. Jose Ramirez, fourth period. The 10 most common excuses for not going to college and why they're all wrong. So, having said that, what you're going to be doing for activity 15 is you're going to be writing a report. Let me go back to it. You're going to be writing a report after you read it and you've studied it. You're going to write a report, and in that report, remember, you need to write a brief summary of the document's argument. Remember that the document's argument is the main idea of the whole thing. Like, what's the main idea of that whole article that you read? As you have to kind of summarize it. A piece of that report is to summarize for the audience what is the main idea for it. The second thing that you need to make sure that you do, and make sure you reference the text, like according to author or writer or university professor, whoever is the one that's writing it, make sure that you reference it and you reference the title of the text. But in any case, make sure that you integrate quotes to that support that writer's argument. So basically, summarize what the author uses to support what they mean. And you use reported speech. Remember, according to Gonzalez, she states that in quotes, blah blah blah. What she's trying to say in this is blah blah blah. So you're just explaining. You explain what what the author's main idea is, and then provide the evidence or quotes from it, okay, or information that support that person's main argument. But here's the kicker. Here's the most important part, and what I'm really going to be looking for is this part right here, an explanation of what you think is important about the document. So in other words, now that you've summarized it and you didn't spend too much time, you have to spend a time on it, to make sure it's there. But at the same time, I want to know how you explain what's important about it. So according to you, Jose Ramirez, why do you feel? You personally, this is your own opinion. What do you feel? Why do you feel? What in that document do you feel is the important thing? See, other 8 people are reading the same article. Okay, other people are reading it. Okay, the people in that list that I showed you. Okay, these people right here. These people right here are reading it. Laura, Luz, all of them, they're reading it. You're just one of them. But all of you guys can come to different conclusions about why it's important to know that. And think about who you are. Why is it important for someone like you, a high school senior, graduating senior, to know about what was it again? The 10 most common excuses for not going to college. Like, what benefit is it for you and for people like you, according to yourself? So all the other people in your group, Laura, Luz, Yuri, they may have a different opinion why that's important to people like you. That article is important to you. What information is important? All you're doing is explaining that. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay? If you're still, and you have to do that really nice in paragraphs, make sure you're minding your spelling, your grammar, your content, all that good stuff, because it is a formal writing assignment. It doesn't have to be 2 pages. It could be a page and a half. Maybe even 1 page if you have enough. I would say 1 page, maybe a page and a half. It's a formal writing assignment. But at the same time, I just don't want pure summary. That should only be like a third. 1/3 of your whole writing should be a summary. At the most half. But the other part of your essay should be your explanation and how you feel this article benefits people like you in your position, which are high school graduating seniors. What information, why would that be good for you, okay? I hope this makes sense. I'll go ahead and let you go now because I'm in the middle of not a conference, but a training, okay? But I want to make sure you have it. So I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then we can get to it. Okay, bye, mijo. Email me, see if it helped you or if you got it, okay? Bye.